If you're feeling dissatisfied with your life, stay with this story until the end. It might just change your perspective forever. Once upon a time, a crow sat on a tree branch, deeply unhappy with his life. Tears streamed down his face as he wept silently. Just beneath the tree, a wise monk was meditating when a tear from the crow fell on his cheek. The monk looked up, surprised, and asked gently, "Why are you crying, dear crow?" The crow sighed and replied sorrowfully, "Wise one, I'm tired of my miserable life. Nobody likes me. People shoo me away in disgust. I have to struggle for every bite of food. I feel hated and unwanted. Sometimes I think death would be better than living like this." The monk's heart softened. He responded kindly, "My child, we must learn to be content with what we have, no matter our circumstances." But the crow shook his head, unconvinced, and continued sobbing. Then the monk offered a solution. "All right, tell me, what would you like to become? I will use my mantra to turn you into whatever you wish." The crow brightened up instantly. "If you truly want to help me, then please turn me into a swan. Everyone adores swans." The monk nodded. "I will grant your wish, but first, visit a swan and ask if they are truly happy. Then return to me with your answer." Eagerly, the crow flew off to find a swan. He spotted one gliding gracefully across a pond and approached it. "Dear swan," said the crow, "you are so elegant and white as snow. People admire you. Surely you must be the happiest bird alive." But the swan replied, "I may look beautiful, but I am not happy. I have no vibrant colors. The world is full of dazzling hues, and yet I am plain white. If I could choose, I'd rather be a parrot, so bright and colorful." So the crow set off to find a parrot. When he found one perched on a tree, he said, "Oh, parrot, you're so lively and colorful. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The parrot shook his head. "No, dear crow, I'm not happy either. People capture parrots and lock them in cages. I live in constant fear of being imprisoned. I believe the peacock is the luckiest and happiest among us all." Once again, the crow flew away in search of a peacock. He found one inside a zoo where crowds gathered to admire its dazzling feathers. After the people left, the crow approached and said, "Majestic peacock, you're breathtaking. So many people come just to look at you. Surely you must be the happiest of all birds." The peacock responded with a deep sigh. "I once thought that too, but because of my beauty, I am stuck in this cage. People pluck my feathers for decorations, which is painful. I cannot fly freely. My life is not happy." Shocked, the crow asked, "Then who is the happiest bird in the world?" The peacock replied, "I've observed every corner of this zoo. You, the crow, are the only one who is free. No one tries to capture you. You can go wherever you want. For the last few days, I've been wishing I could be a crow." Hearing those words, the crow's heart swelled with realization. He flew back to the monk and, for the first time in his life, smiled with contentment. "Oh, wise one," he said, "I don't want to be anyone else. I'm finally proud to be what I am." The moral of the story. In our lives, we often compare ourselves to others, imagining their lives to be better, more beautiful, or easier than ours. This comparison steals our joy and traps us in an endless loop of dissatisfaction. True happiness comes not from having more, but from appreciating what we already have. There will always be someone who has more or less than you. But a person who is content with their own life is the happiest person in the world. So stop comparing. Start living.